Peyton Manning holds the NFL record with 55 touchdown passes in 2013 when he was with Denver. No debates, no speculation, just the info you need. That's your KBLA Sports Minute. I'm Ray Richardson on KBLA Talk 1580.
I got the champagne. Everybody's glass.
KBLA Talk 1580 congratulates our own Keith Underwood, host of the weekend entertainment show Black in the Green Room, on his recent honor at the annual National Arts and Entertainment Journalism Awards. Keith received a first place award presented by the Los Angeles Press Club for his entertainment reporting, and we couldn't be prouder. Congratulations, Keith, from all of us at KBLA Talk 1580.
Welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope you got your snacks, maybe a libation, and probably loofah and liquid soap for tonight's show, because internet chaos is brought to you by honesty, comfort apparently, and a little too much information. Tonight we are getting into some things as usual, but first up, happy birthday to LA's own Sad Ganging Chucky Booker. We aren't playing games with you here, of course. All right, listen, we are getting into Kevin Durant. He said what he said, and now the timeline is doing what it does best, arguing hygiene like a moral compass. They might have a point or two. We're getting into power, perception, and accountability after a viral moment put Uncle Nearest Fawn Weaver in the hot seat. And there's a global legal headache for one Wiz Khalifa. And also, at the end of the hour, it is Front Row Friday. We have an interview with a Stranger Things check-in, season 5. You know, this is the final season with Part 2 kicking off Christmas Day. So we have Priah Ferguson. She portrays Erica, and we're going to talk with her about Erica's role in this final season and, you know, a little reflection because it is the holidays and it's the final chapter. So let's get into it, because comfort is expensive, but opinions are free. So starting with a conversation starter or two, there might be a new romance bubbling. Some photos popped out of Anthony Anderson, you know, he of Blackish, and other things. Why am I blanking on Anthony's resume right now? Hustle and Flow, some other stuff. He has a lot of stuff. We like Anthony, Compton's own, and former 106 and Park host Roxy Diaz. So the two were spotted coming out from dinner looking relaxed and comfortable, right? Paparazzi caught them. But then, of course, you know, some more context started coming in and people started hinting at, oh, yeah, they've been hanging out. They were together at the 6th annual Rod Dido, I believe that is, Foundation charity event that was November 2nd in Palisades. And they arrived together, according to these sources, stayed close, and gave couple energy, right? And then they were also spotted at the wedding of Roxy's 106 in Park co-host Terrence J. Not necessarily together, but around, and both there, together or not. So, no public confirmation. Roxy did hop in the comments and say, next time catch me when my hair and makeup's done, and a plug for where you could find her sweats that she was wearing. So, an unexpected pairing, but believable, right? I believe it's been a few years since Anthony has divorced. Roxy was dating singer Joe for a while, and at some point they, I guess, came to part ways. Discreet. We like that, right? Shout out to them if that's what they're doing. Grown people doing grown things. Age appropriate, right? Right. Oh. And listen, I don't really know what's going on, but they are calling 21 Savage 21 Luther King, because he is uniting and helping bring people together. I guess he did something to help Gunna and Thug, maybe, I'm not really sure, but some type of understanding. There was something flying with he and Future. There were hints about something, and subliminals. Thug was like, call me. That's what friends do, or something to that nature. But everything seems to be sorted out. And then today, he allegedly got Offset and Offset and Quavo on FaceTime. And they're like, new album coming. So, shout out to 21 Savage if he is bringing peace to the hip-hop community during the holiday season. We need more of that. We need people to step up and be mediators. People are going to go through things, have disagreements, misunderstandings, but sometimes all you need is to communicate and talk, and maybe have a peaceful person there to help guide that. So shout out to him if that's what's going on. When we come forward, Rich and Musty, is that what's going on? We're going to get into it.
Are you ready for the hottest entertainment scoop in Los Angeles? She's bringing you exclusive interviews with today's biggest stars, behind-the-scenes Hollywood insights, and all the entertainment news you need to know. She's breaking down what's trending, what's ending, and what's just beginning in the world of entertainment. You're riding with Jill Munroe on KBLA Talk 1580.
At Charmin, we heard you shouldn't talk about going to the bathroom in public, so we decided to sing about it.
Light a candle, pour some wine. Grab a roll, the soft kind for a little me time. Charmin Ultra Soft Smooth Tear. Wavy edges for my rear. So let the softness caress your soul. Just relax, you're on a roll. Let her rip. Charmin Ultra Soft Smooth Tear.
Charmin Ultra Soft Smooth Tear has the same softness you love, now with wavy edges that tear better than the leading one-ply brand. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
It's been said that when someone you love has Parkinson's, you have Parkinson's.
The Parkinson's Foundation knows that the disease doesn't just affect the diagnosed. It affects everyone who supports and helps care for them.
If you have questions, the Parkinson's Foundation has answers.
We can help you understand the disease
and give you tips for living a better life.
Find your answers at parkinson.org or call 1-800-473-4636. The Parkinson's Foundation. Better lives together.
If you've been diagnosed with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, this is what it sounds like to be 1,000,000 miles away. Imagine being 1,000,000 miles away. Tremfya Kuselkumab, taken by injection, is a prescription medicine for adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis who may benefit from taking injections or pills or phototherapy. With Tremfya, clearer skin is possible. In clinical trials, at least 70% of patients saw at least 90% clearer skin at 16 weeks. Results may vary. Tremfya is also indicated for adults with active psoriatic arthritis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Ask your doctor about Tremfya. Call 1-800-526-7736 or visit tremfya.com.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. Worried about eviction? You have rights, and Stay Housed LA can help. Stay Housed LA is a partnership between LA County, the City of Los Angeles, and local service providers. From Lancaster to Long Beach, we're here to help you with tenant education workshops, legal clinics, free legal services for eligible tenants, and online resources about tenant protection laws. Don't face eviction alone. Call our hotline at 1-888-694-0040. That's 1-888-694-0040. Or visit stayhousedla.org. Stay Housed LA, keeping Los Angeles residents in their homes. Stay Housed LA, your rights, your home, our community. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
Now back to more entertainment news with Jill Munroe on KBLA Talk 1580.
Welcome back in. You're locked in with Jill Munroe on KBLA Talk 1580. So first order of business, if you want to get in on the conversation, 800-920-1580. Of course, you can get at us on social media, KBLA 1580. I'm at Stiletto Jill everywhere. You can also download the app to catch up on past episodes or get the visual to go along with the audio experience in the YouTube chat. Shout out to the VIPs. They are already in there with jokes. Big jokes, right? So, listen, Kevin Durant, KD, he's trending. He of the Houston Rockets, but it's not for buckets. It's not for a contract extension or tunnel fits. Not that we would ever expect KD to be the tunnel fit guy, right? So, he recently admitted that he does not prioritize haircuts. Again, we could tell. Lotion. Once again, we could tell. Or daily showers. That was personal. That we, you might have guessed, but you didn't know, right? And yes, he said it out loud. He was on Fred Van Fleet's Unguarded podcast, right? And he was very free about it. So we're going to hear KD's comments, and then we're going to discuss.
What's up with the hair, though? I don't brush your hair.
I don't, like, for what?
You come up for what?
Why get cuts? Why lotion why lotion?
You don't wear lotion either?
No, I don't lotion my body like that. I might lotion my hands if they a little dry, but I don't.
But I see you sometimes you be having a fresh joint, though.
Sometimes when they like, yo, they got
what make you get like that?
What make me get a cut for reals when I'm in my room playing the game. My homie's like, yeah, we got the barber on the way here. Like, all right, if y'all getting a cut, I go get one too. So I ain't calling it myself.
You just rolling with the game. When you signed here, the amount of barbers I had on my DM, bro,
my realtors and barbers.
Yo, tell KD,
crazy.
If you need a cut, I'm thinking to myself, y'all know this man don't care about no haircut.
Don't depend on that. Cut. I really used to care at one point about like, man, I'm gonna get a cut this week. Then after a while, I was like, I'm way more relaxed when I'm just not giving. So I just started getting cut, start lotioning. I take showers.
You getting too much money, man. You don't care about showering and haircut.
I shower. But I might go a day without 2 days. I might go 2 days sometimes without, you know what I mean, hopping in that water. Wait till I get to the gym. And
No. Shower pill? Nah, Katie, no.
I'm not saying after I work out. I'm not saying after I work out I take a shower. I'm just saying
2 days without
if I'm sitting in the house, like I got crack,
lotion and haircut.
I might just want to go musty for the.
Wash your ass, man. That's some bullshit, man. He got some money. All right, listen.
I like going.
No, man.
I'm just saying, man. I just like to feel close to like that the trenches like that. Like I was just saying, I can't get back to the neighborhood.
You still got a connection to that.
Deep, dirty, grimy.
We're not there no more, man.
No moisturizer. Like I'm on that.
Nah, you ain't on that.
I ain't on that.
So, one, we don't know Katie's dating status, right? I gotta kind of, not even really, but I'm gonna kind of assume he doesn't have a one special friend, right? I'm gonna assume that.
That's a strong assumption.
It is.
Which there's probably some credence to it. I think he's touched on it before.
I mean, I'm not saying he doesn't date. I'm not saying that there aren't, a strong rotation and maybe one is standing out, but I don't think that he likely has that one lady friend, right? Two, again, not really a secret. Like I said, we've all seen the picture of Katie's ankles, Katie's hair. Katie is an interesting study. I think that this is the result of caring too much early on and feeling trapped by image and what he had to project and what he had to put out there, and how badly he was critiqued. And so in rebellion, and now he's like, I ain't doing nothing. I'm a troll, y'all. Yep, I got secret accounts. I'm dusty. I'm grimy. What of it? I'm still one of the greatest to ever touch the hardwood, right? But yeah, you probably, as a big 7 foot, 6'11" and 3/4 inch tall man, right, who plays a sport, you might want to regularly hit that shower up. Oh, Katie, you don't help things. But again, he must not care because he knows he's going to get roasted about this. He already has, right? But the reason why I say that, he probably doesn't have a woman, but he might, because he's very, 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 very wealthy, right? And things get pushed to the side for access to those kind of funds for some, is because your woman is going to encourage you to take better care of yourself. There's a reason why married men live longer than single men. And it is because the wife is there to remind them to go to the doctor, to take their medicine, to, make sure that he is keeping up with the keeping up-isms. So I say that to say, if I thought that Katie had that one girl, the one that he wanted to impress, he wanted to feel good with, I feel like he would step it up a little bit. That's all.
I'm gonna push back just a little bit.
Okay.
Listening to him right now, he sounds like a man that is at peace with himself.
I think so.
I think everything that you described about him as an individual, coming into the league or whatnot, I'll give you that 100%. I think he did care a little bit, way too much about what people thought. I think that also led to his decision to leave OKC to go to Golden State, because especially during that time around the NBA, it was a big thing. The ring culture thing was very, very, very big. So I can understand the pressure on an athlete wanting to, go ahead and win a championship and whatnot, which led him to, I think, was the worst decision ever from an athlete.
Going to Golden State?
100%. I mean, especially when you already had him down 3-1. I mean, if you ran it back, who's to say that you guys wouldn't have beat them? You feel me? Yes, you are a champion. Yes, you are a 2-time champion. Yes, you are a finals MVP. But you would have never been as beloved in Golden State than Steph Curry. That's one.
Right.
And I'm sorry, once again, you are a champion, but to me, it's an asterisk. It's an asterisk. You feel me? So for a man to get to a point where he kind of doesn't care anymore, I give you that. Look, if I'm not stepping out of the house to do anything, step out with family, friends, or whatever, anything basketball related, hey, there's been times where, granted, I haven't went 2 days, but I went a day without showering.
I mean, here's the thing. Nobody's saying, okay, nobody's being hygiene police like that. Like, oh, you missed a day of showering. You are a funk band. I mean, some people are on the internet. But, being realistic, okay. But the way that this is presented, right? And just from what we've seen of Katie, dog, you don't want to brush your hair every other day?
And what's crazy is I bet you he still has a line of women that's willing to go ahead and date him.
What did I just say?
That's what I'm saying. And fix him. So that's why he doesn't care. And you know what's interesting too? Considering his peers, this is a man that doesn't really have much scandals. No baby mamas. No, no child support type situations.
Nope.
In a lot of ways, he's good in that regard. His money is probably popping right now.
Listen, nobody's disputing that, right?
He ain't got to worry about finding something in the closet just for the walkway. I'm gonna just put my hoodie on, my sweats, and I'm coming to hoop, and that's it.
Listen, but here's the thing. You could throw on a hoodie and some sweats, right? You could wear that every day. But I'm talking about for him.
Okay.
But get your hair cut and smell nice, dog. Please. And put on a little moisture. No woman wants some scaly ass, excuse me.
Hey, go ahead. That's how you feel. Speak on it.
Scaly legs rubbing up against them like crickets chirping in the middle of the night, leaving little dry skin flakes in the bed. Come on.
I'm giving Katie the benefit of the doubt. If he's going out on the date, I'm sure he done got a lineup. He done moisturized. But if I'm chilling in the house,
here's the thing though. How often? And I'm not saying this specifically, but realistically, just because he might have a rotation, it doesn't mean that they're dating, right?
Yeah.
So there might be a lot of at the house, right? And so why would he get up and get dressed? He's going to continue with those bad habits. And I just feel like if he had a lady friend that he really liked in his life, he probably would care a little bit more about that aspect.
I think that in those situations where everything is at the house, when number 2, number 3, number 4 is pulling up, that he's like, let me go hop in the shower.
Maybe.
Let me go moisturize because I'm trying to get licked on. You feel me?
But but here's the thing, like you just said, right? Katie's what worth? 300 million? Something like that? Something crazy? Somebody gonna lick on that cactus, bone dry needles and everything, no matter the condition.
You're not gonna give the benefit of the doubt?
No,
a shower before?
No. You know why I say that? Because he doesn't care right now. And if he's outside, he doesn't care. So he's probably not caring with these individuals because he doesn't see them like that.
Jill, you are the queen of context.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know how, I don't know if there was more, conversation.
No, this is just my opinion, because what I am saying is, yes, for the right one, he respects. He might get himself together, but somebody that is just in the rotation that might just be rolling through because it's her turn, not her man.
He not really?
No, I don't.
Wow.
I think the arrogance and entitlement says she gonna take me like this anyway.
Wow. I disagree with you,
but we'll never know. Money buys privacy, I guess, not deodorant. It'll be all right. Minimalism hits a little different, though.
Jill.
Yes.
Keep it G.
Yeah.
You probably want a day. Without showering.
I said there's nothing wrong with like a day.
Okay.
But dude is like, not just, I don't shower every day or when I feel like it. I'm not brushing my hair. I'm not putting on lotion.
Hey, the nappy hair look was a look for a minute.
Does that mean that you don't comb your hair just because it was like that? No, it does not. It doesn't. I seen those little sponges that they use to get the texture.
Right.
They're combing their hair. Do you know what I'm saying? Boy, if you don't slap a little bit of oil in your hair and a little bit of lotion on that body and hydrate.
Could it be he doesn't want to fall into that pressure, considering he's Kevin Durant and this public figure, and I feel like I got
what pressure?
I gotta,
to be clean?
Yeah.
Like I said, if you want to wear sweats and a hoodie and a t-shirt, but you should lotion up, brush your hair, and hop in that bath. I don't know. He'll be all right. Kevin Durant is funny to me. And then here's part 2. Well, I think he's trolling a little bit, but he's not.
I agree.
Trolling because, again, we've seen the evidence.
We have.
But I do think he is, being a tad funny.
At the same time.
Yes.
I can understand. You're about to go play. I'm about to be sweaty and stuff. Why am I about to hop in the shower and lotion up when I'm about to sweat all that stuff off? I'm just saying, like, your approach to the game. Some people feel like Shea Gilgeous, Russell Westbrook. I'm about to turn on, turn up, and all that. I don't need to brush my hair and line myself up because I'm about to go hoop. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's what he said. He's thugging. I guess. Oh, KD. I wonder, has someone started writing a bio on KD? Like, if we'll get a biography on Kevin Durant
It'd be an
sooner.
interesting story, huh?
You know, yeah, just because, there's a lot of things. We know obviously his mom had, was it Lifetime that they had a movie or something? One of those had the Wanda Durant story.
That I'm not too sure.
But,
Does like this situation make him unlikable to you?
Not so much unlikable. It's just like, like, grow up. It's just like, I think that a lot of his IDGAF is a shield. I think that KD was somewhat sensitive. That's not a thing that is popular in sports. And I think that coupled with the internet just hit him wrong. And so his shield was just like, you know what? Bump everybody. I'm just not caring about any of this. And this is what we're left with, But we'll see what happens. Shout out to KD, though. Like I said, still one of the greatest to ever touch the hardwood. Listen, when we come forward, we're going to get into Uncle Nearest owner, co-founder, I guess that's the better word, co-founder, Fawn Weaver. She had a viral moment earlier this week, maybe it was last week, and it's brought up a conversation around accountability and how you should conduct yourself as a public figure who's always being approached. So we're going to get into that when we come forward.
You're in the know with Jill Munroe on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Amber Payton with BIN News Now. President Trump is announcing new deals to cut drug prices backed by pharma execs supporting his most favored nation pricing plan.
Whatever the lowest number is, if it's Germany, if it's in UK, anywhere, we will match that price.
He also introduced Trump RX, a site launching early next year to help people find cheaper prescriptions. Black Senator Angela Alsobrook says Maryland must act on redistricting while other states move aggressively. As head of the Governor's Redistricting Commission, she says the new maps will help ensure Congress reflects the people's will and holds the president accountable. And Shaquille O'Neal stepped into the role of Santa this week for students in DeKalb County, Georgia. According to Fox 5, he transformed the gym at the DeKalb School of the Arts into a festive winter wonderland, handing out digital gift cards and prizes. He says he'll be back in the new year with 300 pairs of shoes for the kids. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
Norwalk on the 605 northbound, delays leaving the 105 all the way to the 60, and it's tough on the 210. This is getting out of Pasadena, eastbound slowing, leaving Mountain. You're on the brakes and stretches all the way to Foothill Boulevard. More delays in Upland from Baseline as you continue into Rialto. The drive in the Cajon Pass, tough on the 15 northbound. We're seeing delays from Sierra all the way to the 138. And even the southbound side is slowing down from almost Oak Hill as you continue back towards Cleghorn.
For victims of drunk and drug driving, our grief is unique. But you are not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Call our 24-hour victim helpline at 877-MAD-HELP or visit mad.org.
This is the KBLA Sports Minute with Ray Richardson.
The college football playoffs kick off this weekend. 4 teams have first-round byes. Tavis Smiley's Indiana Hoosiers, Ohio State, Georgia, and Texas Tech. UCLA fans may find out on Saturday when new football coach Bob Chesney reports for work. Chesney, hired by UCLA on December 6th, was permitted to coach James Madison in their first-round playoff game Saturday at Oregon. When James Madison's season is over, Chesney will be on the clock at UCLA. Oregon is a 20-point favorite over James Madison. Rams quarterback Matthew Stafford has 40 touchdown passes this season, one shy of his single-season career high. He's had 41 twice in his 16-year career. As good a season as Stafford is having, he's a long way from the NFL record. Peyton Manning holds the NFL record with 55 touchdown passes in 2013 when he was with Denver. No debates, no speculation, just the info you need. That's your KBLA Sports Minute. I'm Ray Richardson on KBLA Talk 1580.
I got the champagne. Everybody's glass.
KBLA Talk 1580 congratulates our own Keith Underwood, host of the weekend entertainment show Black in the Green Room, on his recent honor at the annual National Arts and Entertainment Journalism Awards. Keith received a first place award presented by the Los Angeles Press Club for his entertainment reporting, and we couldn't be prouder. Congratulations, Keith, from all of us at KBLA Talk 1580.
Cedars-Sinai is helping shape the future of Los Angeles, working alongside local communities and showing up with resources and healthcare programs that open doors for people across the city. Through career development programs like Next Gen Healthcare Pathways and partnerships with over 200 organizations like Black Men in White Coats, Cedars-Sinai is educating and empowering future healthcare leaders right here in LA. With access to education, mentorships, and hands-on experiences, we can build a healthier Los Angeles together. Cedars-Sinai, here for LA.
The laws have not changed in California. All workers must be paid properly and protected from retaliation. Retaliating against a worker or not paying them because of their immigration status is illegal. Don't believe the lies. California laws protect all workers, regardless of immigration status. Document retaliation and wage theft. Report it to the Labor Commissioner's office. Learn about your labor rights. Visit wagetheftisacrime.com.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580 reminds you that we keep us safe. Every girl deserves a chance to shine. That's the belief behind Forgiving for Living, Inc. Since 1999, this organization has been empowering at-risk girls ages 13 to 18, helping them overcome behavioral and mental health challenges. Founder Wendy Gladney's personal journey inspired the mission to give girls hope and purpose through the power of forgiveness. Through their ambassador program, workshops, and annual conference, Forgiving for Living has touched over 3,000 young lives, providing mentoring, life skills, training, and tools for building self-esteem and confidence. You can make a difference. Visit forgivingforliving.org to donate, volunteer, become a mentor, or find help for a young girl in need. Forgiving for Living, Inc., building brighter futures for young girls. Visit forgivingforliving.org today. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
This is KBLA Talk 1580. Talk radio. That's music to your ears. We're unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580. You're listening to Jill Munroe on KBLA Talk 1580.
Christmas was made for the children. Destiny's children. G Christmas. Destiny's child.
On the 8th day of Christmas, my baby gave to me a pair of Chloe shades and a diamond belly ring. On the 7th day of Christmas, my baby gave to me a nice back rub, then he massaged my feet. On the 6th day of Christmas, my baby gave to me a crop jacket with dirty denim jeans. On the 5th day of Christmas, my baby gave to me the poem that he wrote for me. Feeling that it feels so in love, love. If he only knew what he does to me, my man, my baby. Oh, it makes me feel so lovely, so sexy.
Welcome back in. You're locked in with Jill Munroe on KBLA Talk 1580. Giving you a little Christmas cheer. Okay, so listen.
I need it.
We got to talk about this Fawn Weaver clip. So, again, Fawn Weaver is the co-founder of Uncle Nearest, right? And what was supposed to be a record-breaking business moment turned into social media chatter and a character trial conversation, basically. So basically what happened is Fawn was at, I don't know if it was a bottle signing, a book signing, something like that. And a gentleman approached her, I guess saying that he went to middle school with her, 6th, 7th, 8th grade, something like that. And he asked if she remembered him. And I guess she did not. And she sort of embarrassed the man who was at an event to support her. And we're going to listen to it and then we'll discuss.
Hello, how are you?
We were just in the same class at 6th, 7th, 8th grade. Washington.
So I'm supposed to remember you? Okay, can I tell y'all that this man just said, do you remember me?
From 6th or 7th grade.
Make it make sense to me. He said we were in the same class in the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade.
Me, you, Naeem, and Sharice.
Okay.
He's being serious.
Yes,
though.
he
Are you
is.
being serious? I do not. I'm sorry. No, I don't remember the 6th, the 7th, or the 8th grade.
We were in the same class.
Okay.
Me, you, and
Well,
Naeem.
it's nice to meet you.
Yo,
Hello. Okay. All right.
So I do think that she was rude. Even if you don't remember him, I feel that there's a better way that she could have handled that moment. She's since come out and recorded a video and said, the moment is mine, I own it. That, there was a lot happening, different types of situations, that she moved around to 3 different schools during 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. And, her security was there and they were, trying to step up, but she always likes to touch the people. And I just feel like it was rude. And you didn't have to embarrass him like that. It felt like she was taking a moment to grandstand almost. Now, the flip side to this is that it was the largest bottle signing in Georgia history, the highest price point release, and it sold out in under an hour at multiple locations, right? She said she felt startled, blocked physically, and trying to diffuse tension with humor. So we talk a lot about being good people and being good to people. I feel like you could have said, I don't, but thank you for coming out. Simple as that. Andy?
I need to go to, what's that store in the mall? Lids?
Yeah.
Because I'm calling Cap. Hold on. So she said that she went to different schools for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade?
Yeah, 3 different schools.
But this man says to her that
they went to school 6th, 7th, and 8th grade.
So I'm assuming this man went to all the different schools that she went to.
I don't know if the implication is maybe he's misremembering or,
Yeah, she definitely was very, very high and mighty right there, very uppity. That's the type of energy that you definitely don't want to be around or want to support. Embarrassing.
I just felt like it could have been handled better. And I understand if you're saying you felt, in that moment fearful or something like that, although I don't know why you would, but maybe I'm missing something and I don't want to speculate on safety issues, but I do think it could have been handled better.
Her crew was kind of egging her on too.
They were.
They didn't make it any better.
I feel like you got to leave people with their dignity, especially at an event where people are coming out to support you.
And stop fronting. You do remember 6th grade. You do remember 7th grade. You do remember 8th grade. Stop lying.
Listen, I still remember a great deal of people that I went to elementary school with and all of that. But, perhaps she doesn't. So there it is.
To be fair, they said the same class, right? Not same school. Same class?
Well, I think class could mean literal
school, right?
Class. Yeah. Like we're in the classroom together. Like you and I got homeroom together or something.
Okay. Maybe, just maybe old boy wasn't popular like that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, again, she might. I don't doubt that she may not have recognized him. He might look significantly
100%.
different. All of the things, right? But the way that she handled it,
Understood.
I feel just you didn't have to do him like that.
That's fair.
Right? It's just like, look at this person on my old school phrase, on my jock, right? Get him off. All right, listen, one more story before we get out of here. And don't forget, we're coming up, we have an interview with Priah Ferguson, who plays Erica on Stranger Things Season 5, the final season. The second book is dropping on Christmas Day, so you don't want to miss that interview. But Wiz Khalifa is basically, you better stay out of Europe, period. But Romania especially, right? What started as a fine is now a potential prison sentence for Wiz Khalifa after Romanian prosecutors escalated his marijuana case tied to a 2024 festival performance where he lit up on stage. Romania doesn't play that when it comes to cannabis, marijuana, right? The initial punishment was a 3,000 lei fine. I believe that is how you pronounce their monetary value, which is about $700. But Romanian prosecutors appealed to upcharge the sentence, right? The court upheld the appeal, replacing the fine with a possible 9-month prison sentence, right? Wiz's legal team is actively appealing, according to TMZ. Nothing is set in stone, but dog, you got to know that your U.S. norms don't carry when you're overseas. And here's the other thing about this, right? You may say, well, hey, just don't go to Romania. But what extradition agreements in other parts of Europe does Romania have? So don't be on stage performing in Paris and they come and get you because you didn't realize, and I'm not saying that they do, but that they had shout out to Urban Spinster, DJ M, Don't Jock Me. I remember them. Stacy was in it, a couple others. Westchester circa the late 80s, early 90s. Anyway, Wiz, you got to be smarter. I know you know better than that. And now, if European touring was a big source of finances for you, you're a little short now. I wouldn't chance it. Do you want to end up in a Romanian jail for 9 months? Absolutely not. Hope your lawyers get it handled. Yes.
This is why it's important to, know cultures. If you're going to be traveling, it's important to know the customs and all that.
I mean, but here is the thing. Like, where realistically, probably here's the closest place, and, we're just getting to that. Where is it legal to smoke weed? Honestly, right? And I know people do it and they're bringing their stuff, but I just feel like you are foolish to go to these foreign countries and act up and think that your American privilege is going to supersede their local laws.
He's looking at it like, I'm Wiz Khalifa. You already know my brand. You know who I am. This is the reason why you're bringing me out there. And I got to give them a show.
You do. I don't know. I might use other things. I'm not trying to end up in a, European jail in the gulag and what have
That's
you.
where you got to know the rules. But that's like inviting Megan Thee Stallion and she doesn't twerk for you. You're going to be upset.
Sure, you do want to see Wiz light a spliff. But also, the people know their country's customs. I wouldn't play that game.
Yeah, that's on his team.
Baby, that's me. All right, listen, coming up, like I mentioned, Stranger Things Season 5, Book 2, we have an interview with Priah Ferguson. And, I got my Stranger Things Christmas sweater on for the occasion, right? So get your libation, kick back, check that out. And we'll be back here Monday to kick off your Christmas week.
Your ride with Jill Munroe on KBLA Talk 1580.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now, there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free, and you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. The Autopsy Initiative provides a second autopsy free of charge for victims' families who have lost their loved ones due to a police-related death. The services offered through the initiative include the completion of a second autopsy, disclosure of preliminary findings, and a final autopsy report. A police-related death is when an individual is harmed by police officers using deadly force, which results in an individual's death. Police-related death includes in-custody deaths, including those that arise during contact with law enforcement officers during arrest, pursuit, booking, transport, or incarceration. The Autopsy Initiative has a team of board-certified pathologists on call. An autopsy request may be completed by anyone with a close relationship with the victim, which may include the victim's spouse, partner, relative, close friend, or lawyer. To request a free second autopsy for a victim of police violence, please visit knowyourrightscamp.com. That's knowyourrightscamp.com. Then click on Autopsy, then click on Request. At KBLA, we believe in justice for victims of police violence. We say their names, and we don't black down. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
Hey there, Los Angeles. This is James Lucky Jr., publisher and editor of Los Angeles News Observer. Are you hungry for news that matters to you in the African-American communities of Los Angeles? Well, buckle up, because we got the scoop you've been craving. Stay in the know and never miss a beat with our free weekly publications conveniently available near you. Or hop on the digital wave and become an exclusive subscriber at OGNSC.com. Don't forget to join the party on Instagram and Twitter at OGNSCINC for behind-the-scenes access and sizzling updates. No more FOMO. Let's stay informed, connected, and empowered together.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580 is committed to self-care and community well-being. Walk Good LA was formed in June 2020, inspired by the Black Lives Matter movement and the beginning stages of the COVID-19 pandemic. What began as a few minutes of breath work and yoga meditation before protests against police brutality turned into a safe space for the community to heal in hard times. The immensely positive response from the community transformed the momentum into a movement. Today, Walk Good LA is a black and brown-led community wellness organization based in Los Angeles. They provide spaces for healing through community yoga classes, guided meditations, hikes, run clubs, and other activations throughout Los Angeles that attract hundreds of members weekly. With the help of Propel and Michael B. Jordan, they now have a yoga and wellness studio in Los Angeles called the Walk Good Yard. To join their mailing list and connect with healing spaces, please visit walkgoodla.org. That's walkgoodla.org. Or find them on Instagram at walkgoodla. This is a community call to action, a community call to healing from KBLA Talk 1580.
10 athletes will face the toughest job interview in fitness that will push past physical and mental breaking points. You are the fittest of the fit. Only one of you will leave here with an iFit contract for $250,000.
This is when mindset comes in.
Someone will be eliminated.
Pressure is coming down.
This is Trainer Games.
Watch it on Prime Video starting January 8th.
The holidays mean more travel, more shopping, more time online, and more personal info in more places that could expose you more to identity theft. But LifeLock monitors millions of data points per second. If your identity is stolen, our US-based restoration specialists will fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Don't face drained accounts, fraudulent loans, or financial losses alone. Get more holiday fun and less holiday worry with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code NEWS. Visit LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
Cashback is not available on
on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Susan, I'm sorry I'm late. Traffic is terrible.
It sure is. But on top of that, gas prices have been skyrocketing. I can't believe how expensive gas has gotten recently.
Prices at the pump are up, but I never pay full price for gas anymore. I just use the free Upside app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Upside app?
Yes, I get real cash back every time I buy gas.
And does that actually add up to anything?
I've made around $200.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code GOLD for an extra 25 cents per gallon cash back on your first fill-up. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, to PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code GOLD for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code GOLD for 25 cents per gallon cash back on your first fill-up.
Now back to more entertainment news with Jill Munroe on KBLA Talk 1580.
We have loved Erica's funny moments. You know, she has the sassy one-liners, but this time around, she is certified and, you know, key to the plot, key to, you know, making sure that we come to an ending where everyone is safe. So what was that shift and transition like for you in the character?
I mean, it was exciting to see how she evolved. I feel like every season I'm kind of like not learning something new about Erica. She definitely tapped into like her manipulative side this season to, you know, help save the day, which I thought was pretty fun and cool. She kind of tapped into her villain side or like her villain arc, and that was really fun to play. And seeing Erica in that light, it was kind of scary, but also fun as well. It was different, a different side to tap into.
So fans love that Erica is never scared to say what is on her mind. So can you talk about balancing that shift as the themes got darker later into the season?
I mean, I think that as the themes got darker, there was so much more confusion going on. And Erica was definitely like the voice of reason. So when there's a lot of confusion going on, she comes in, the timing as to where she comes in is perfect. And she kind of comes in to help calm down all the confusion, find the answer to the problem. This is what I know. This is what you do. Let's get to it. And, you know, and I think that's perfect because so much confusion can be like, okay, what is going on? And I think Erica comes in at a perfect time to kind of settle all of that.
So Lucas is handling a lot of emotional burden this season. Can you talk about how Erica is showing up for him given those circumstances?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot going on. I think Erica is always willing to be there for the people that she loves. Like one thing about Erica is that she's very dependable and you can depend on her. And even though she can kind of come off annoyed or sassy or like she doesn't want to be there, I will say that whenever her brother or her brother friends needed her for something, she was there and she fell through and like came through it with like her full potential. And that's one thing I love about playing her. She's always going to be there for her brother. Even in season 4, she ran to get help for her brother when Max and Lucas had that scene together. It was an urgency of her trying to find help for her brother. So I love that for her and them because that really shows their sibling relationship and connection.
So kind of along those lines, we get to see a little bit of physicality for Erica this season. What was that transition like for you as an actor?
Yes, like the physical work and the action. I have done, I guess, a little bit of action before, like in season 3, like going through the vent scenes. That was kind of fun to do. But this scene in particular, I would definitely say I was kind of confused on how we might shoot the needle scene because obviously it wouldn't be like a real needle, but I didn't know if it would be like a cushion or like a play one, but it wasn't like a needle in there. So shooting that, you know, of course we had a stunt coordinator there to kind of show me how to do it a little bit for like safety reasons, of course, but it wasn't hard or difficult. It kind of was pretty easy. I think even in the barn scenes when we were running, it was like a stunt coordinator there just in case if we fall or something, you know, then we'll be out. But it wasn't like, you know, hard or difficult. So I feel like stunts are always fun to do.
So you guys have grown together as a cast, and obviously we're coming to the end. Was there a particular moment or scene where you were like, wow, I really, come of age with these people and now it's ending?
Yeah, I would definitely say, I can't really say what that moment was because, you know, then it will kind of like be a spoiler, but there is definitely a moment where I'm kind of like, oh, wow, this is, you know, coming to an end. And I guess also seeing people outside of character and seeing how much we have all grown and seeing each other at these events kind of lets me know, like, we've really grown up together.
So there's obviously a family theme that we have been involved with from the beginning of this series. What is Erica's viewpoint on family now that she has kind of gone through this? The whole town is in survival mode. What does that look like for her?
I think Erica kind of notices the importance of family. You know, she kind of realizes how important family is, friendship is, and I think that was kind of how the show started. The show started off with like friendship and family and really kind of having everyone center it like back around that again and just trying to find ways to be there for each other really gets the message through to like the fans on what the show is really about.
So obviously we love the 80s nostalgia, and there's always like items or things that the fans cling to. What was one of your favorite pieces of 80s or 90s nostalgia that Erica gets to, you know, either wear or take part in?
Yes. So honestly, in season 5, when she had like that puppy dog shirt or sweater, that was like, my mom mentioned that was like a really big brand in the 80s. And I thought that was fun for her to wear. Also season 2, playing with the Barbie dolls and like the He-Man, that was fun to play with as well. And that was like iconic in the 80s.
So if you could summarize in one sentence what this season has shown you about Erica, the character, and where she exists in all of this, what would that be?
I think this season has definitely shown me Erica's confidence a lot more, but also how dependable she is. She's very dependent, and she's going to be there for her friends and family and the people that she loves. So how dependable of a character she is and how much people can depend on her.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
I'm Amber Payton with BIN News Now. President Trump is announcing new deals to cut drug prices backed by pharma execs supporting his most favored nation pricing plan.
Whatever the lowest number is, if it's Germany, if it's in UK, anywhere, we will match that price.
He also introduced Trump RX, a site launching early next year to help people find cheaper prescriptions. Black Senator Angela Alsobrooke says